Let's go on to my final overreaction. It is outside of the Vikings realm, but not really. Matt LaFleur is a fraud. Matt LaFleur is a fraud. Everybody can't believe what's going on with Malik Willis. Oh my God, 202 yards, a passing touchdown. He ran for 70 and another touchdown. Hashtag revenge game, right? It's pretty good until you consider that there are 6.5 yards averaged at the target. And he was playing the Tennessee Titans, who aren't very good.
What? Well, Levis is great. What are you talking about?
They just got that Mayo money, bro.
Yeah,
you want to talk like doppelgangers? Will Levis looks like Steve the Pirate from Dodgeball to me. I don't know. Maybe it was like the Bo Callahan thing he put on during the draft where he's like sitting there, he gets drafted by the Titans. He's like screaming at the TV, like, yeah, and it's like, don't want that quarterback.
It's like he pulls something out of his pocket. He's like, "Oh, what's this? A birthday party invitation? What is this?"
Yeah, not great. Malik Willis, by the way, like people are like, how can Malik Willis do this? Well, in his rookie year, he took Pat Mahomes to the brink on Sunday Night Football. Now, part of that might have been Mike Vrabel's defense, but I mean, nobody wants to mention that. He was just completely trashed. Green Bay also ran the ball 37 times in that game. And maybe you could say, hey, the Vikings should have done this when they were relying on Josh Dobbs last year, but they also couldn't run the ball because Alexander Mattison was their lead back. So that was kind of a problem. Meanwhile, Kevin O'Connell was Sam Darnold, as we mentioned. He threw for 4 touchdowns yesterday. The entire state of Minnesota held their breath when he was holding his knee. He is, I believe, the 5th highest quarterback graded by Pro Football Focus right now. And look, again, there are weapons coming, but they're nothing compared to Christian Watson, who is more talented than Justin Jefferson, or like Jaden Reed or Tucker Kraft. Go Jacks. Dallas Goedert, big South Dakota State alum, big game for the Jacks last night. But I mean, like, Packer fans just blow my mind because they will latch on to the most obscure player ever and just try and talk you into him being the, like, this photo here. Part of the reason I bought it is because I used to have a friend who would praise Demarius Randall for the way he opens his hips. Like, it's all in the hips, like Chubbs used to say. And his hips are definitely open as Stephon Diggs is catching a ball right over his dome. Yep. Jeff Janis, remember him? Oh, yeah. Like Eddie Lacy. Hey, Eddie Lacy's lost weight, everybody. He's sucking his gut in for this photo. Yeah.
Robert Tonyan.
Vodka and chicken nuggets, buddy.
Robert Tonyan, too.
Yeah. Current big fun Bobby. Also, now a former Viking. Robert Tonyan revenge tour. I know who I would rather have working with my QB of the future. And I know Jordan Love is probably coming back because on the 3rd game, he rose again, right? Believe in Aaron Rodgers and you shall have Jordan Love. Yes. I can't wait for Brian Flores to just kick the shit out of that team. Like, I know that's like full fan. That's kind of what this podcast, it's a fan podcast. If you're looking for high level, X's and O's, whatever, I'm sorry. I want to see the Vikings go to Green Bay and beat the living hell out of that team because I am already annoyed with Matt LaFleur being Matt LaFleur. The Packers could go like 9-8 and Matt LaFleur might get coach of the year over Kevin O'Connell. I don't know.
Look what he did.
Yeah. Look, Malik Willis for 2 games. Yeah.
Yeah. The Packers are facing the Vikings defense next week, which currently ranks 2nd in the NFL. In rushing yards allowed. So they're not going to be the Titans. They're not going to be the Colts last week, who I think they ran the ball 53 times against the Colts. So the Vikings, you can expect the Vikings to put, 9 or 10 guys in the box and be like, go right ahead, Malik Willis, see if you can beat us. But at the same time, even if Jordan Love is playing, you can guarantee they're going to bring pressure on him to see, let's see how that knee's working, Jordan. Let's see if you can move around in the pocket. But yeah, I'm curious to see how next week goes. Packers and Vikings is always fun. Matt LaFleur, I'll cut him some slack here. Like, it's a little impressive with the game plans that he's come up with to win with Malik Willis. It does remind me kind of last year when the Vikings did have Josh Dobbs and they beat the Falcons and Saints in those 2 games, where you know if Malik Willis was playing a handful of more games, it'd be hard to extend their success probably. But for this short little stint, they've been able to get the most out of Malik Willis. And yes, it does help that they played 2 of the worst teams, what it looks like in the NFL, and the Colts and Titans. Did the Titans win it? Have they won a game? No. They're 0-3, and the Colts are 0-3 too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they both lost to the Colts won yesterday. They beat the Bears. The Bears.
They played like they lost, but yes.
Yeah, right?
Go on.
So, yeah, I don't know, Mom. I've never been a huge fan of Matt LaFleur. I've always thought he has, reaped the benefits of guys like Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love. I do think the Packers defense is good. So it'll be interesting to see what they do against Sam Darnold and Aaron Jones. Hey guys, hey Vikings players, wear the right cleats on Sunday. Okay, who cares what you look like? Because oh man, and they're going back to the site of Kirk Cousins' torn Achilles. Last time they were there is when Kirk Cousins tore his Achilles and the world crumbled and Kirk Cousins is gone.
We would have won the Super Bowl if Kirk never got hurt.